I'm going to be potting up today, very exciting, is my MIG Grow Off seedling. So MIG Grow Off 2022, if you are not aware of what's going on, it's kind of a friendly competition amongst a lot of us YouTube gardeners. So I will pop that hashtag up here. Go check out the rest of the videos. I am on team Universe Soil Gardeners. Yeah, we got a logo. All right, so I am going to show you my beauties. So I'm going to be taking these off this tray, which means I'm going to have room to do another set of 20 soil blocks on here, which is why I still have my tray here with my soil in it. So I have my beautiful little tomatoes on the side here, and my I don't even know how many cilantro and basil I have. So we're going to just start popping them in. Now I have 3 of the tomatoes here that I specified I will be using for my grow off. And I have 2 backups over here. So I'm going to be potting all of those up into the larger soil blocks. That way, if something dies or I have a trouble with something, I have my backups ready to go. So I will start off with those. And those are the Tasmanian chocolate tomatoes. So you can see, like, people worry about them falling apart. Like, you can see, like, look at the roots on those, you know, they're sticking together pretty good. So I'm just going to separate these. Okay, and so this is how you pot up a soil block. It's so much work. Oh my gosh, it takes forever. You take your, actually, you know what? I'm going to have to prune these roots a bit. They're way too big. Those ones are way too big. This one's perfect. So we just take it and you go like this, and that's it. You're done. That's what's so great about soil blocks. It's so quick and easy to pot up. So, sorry, did I drop something on you? He's on my lap, sitting on my lap, chewing on his phone. Just been an angel today. So maybe I'll have to call him Angel. Alright, so that's it. I'm just gonna stick my label. Actually, I'm not gonna do as I say, not as I do. I'm not gonna really actually label them right now, simply because I know what they are. They're very distinctive. The basil. I know this is my MIG section, so yeah. Do as I say, not as I do. So I'm gonna just dump these. Actually, I'll just remake those soil blocks too. Take off that tape that I had on there, and I will redo that when I plant it up. So I'm not sure what is gonna go in there right now. So we're gonna put that to the side and clean this off a little bit. I don't want to drop it on puppy. So next up, I'm going to transplant the rest of the some of the other dwarf tomatoes that are just getting really big. So I have the Tiny Tims, and then these are the Golden Balcony. So there's like 3 of those that I think need to get potted up, maybe 4. Might as well just go ahead and do that one. And then the Tiny Tims. So this is a full. I like how that worked out. I had full even amounts of everything. So I have 4, 8, 12 of the basil, and then I have 4, 8, what is that? Just not quite 12, 11 of the cilantro, and then 5 of the tomatoes there. Okay, so we're gonna start with the Tiny Tims. I have a whole row of 5 here that are gonna get potted up. And if you're smart, you would have some scissors or something with you, but I'm not so smart today. We can't win them all. We can't win them all. So you literally just take these little tomatoes and they sit right in their little squares. Oh, you know what? I forgot. I had something I was going to try with these ones because they're a little bit taller, and I wanted to try this with my tomatoes, because the only drawback I have that I can see to potting up to the soil blocks is the fact that normally when you pot tomatoes up into a larger container, you pot them deeper and up to, you know, the bottom leaves. You bury the stem as much as you can, and you can't do that on the soil blocks the way they are. So I have an idea. I'll be right back. Oh, I gotta wake up the puppy. Sorry, I gotta sit on the stool. I can't sit on my knees anymore. Okay, so this is just a large bubble tea straw. So let's see if this works. My idea is just to kind of go in the middle and see if I can't scoop up some of the soil. There we go. Okay, that worked. And I'm gonna just kind of take out, I mean, you could probably just smash it down, but honestly, you don't have to do this. I did not do this last year and my tomatoes were totally fine. I was just curious if this would be feasible or if it's just like way too much work. So I don't know. We have 4 of them. We'll try it. That means I get to plant them a lot deeper. So I can put them down way down like that. Oh, that's nice. So you saw these ones here. These are the tiny Tims. I'm not worried about it on the tiny Tims because they're such a compact growing plant. But you can see how much taller these were originally. See, so if I just stuck it in the soil block like that, it would be that tall. But I'm actually going to pinch off those bottom cotyledons, whatever you want to call them, seed leaves. And I'm going to stick it in here. Use my pen, I think. And get it a little bit lower. So I don't think that's too bad. We'll see. It might drive me nuts when I get to the larger soil blocks, but I have an idea for the larger tomatoes when they get potted up, because they're a lot bigger than these and they grow so much faster. So I do have an idea on what I'm going to do with those. So stay tuned. Make sure you hit that notification bell down below so that you will be stay tuned for when I pot up my tomatoes. The regular tomatoes, not the dwarf ones. Pause, wash my hands, and I'm going to label everything I've done so far so that I do not forget and get confused. And then I'm going to do what's also equally important is I'm going to make sure that my tray stays lined up. So now that I have soil blocks missing, I don't want to get confused as to what is left behind what seeds. This is my pak choi. So the pak choi is growing really, really good, and I just want to get it potted up into the larger soil blocks, and hopefully they'll stay in those soil blocks there that size until they can go out into the garden, because they are cool hardy, and I will be able to pot them out into the garden, plant them out actually, in March. So I'm February, March, they should be able to live in there for another month or so. Pak choi is in. So I am going to let them kind of get settled in today, find their little roots. Hopefully this one, oh, this one looks like it got a little damaged. Hopefully it's all right. And then I will probably give everything a nice little fertilize tomorrow once it's all kind of, and I will water it very, very carefully with my mister once I get upstairs, and just to kind of help everything kind of settle in. But I think those tomatoes I think they've grown since I planted them. They're getting so big and growing so fast. So yeah, I got what I wanted accomplished today. here. And oh, there's a little tiny one. Sticky right there. Alright, so I'm gonna just throw a quick label on them, even though I do know they are my pak choi. That's another great thing about making videos while you are potting up and gardening, because you have an actual visual record of what you put where in case you mislabel or you forget to label and you get distracted, something happens. So let me just go wash my hands. So we just want to say thank you so much for watching today. We got a lot of stuff potted up. We got the new soil blocks made. We potted up our MIG grow off seeds and the tomatoes, and somebody is so sleepy. Why are you always sleepy when it's camera time? This is his first outro. This is your first outro. Say hi. Aw. Next time I see you, hopefully I have a name. So we're still working on that. We got to convince the kid. We have a short list of names that we like. Oh my goodness. Am I boring you? Hopefully I wasn't boring you. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Okay, so I thought I would give you a quick update at the end of the video. It is February 11th now, and you can just see how well these guys are doing in here. So this section is my MIG grow off. So this one here is my Tasmanian chocolate dwarf, my cilantro, my basil. Look at those tiny Tims. Like they are thick. Look how thick and sturdy those plants are. They're doing amazing. And then this was the other one, was it the golden balcony, and look how huge that one is. Like how huge that one is. Like it is out of control. So these guys are doing really, really good. And then my pak choi in the front, zoom out. Pak choi in the front is doing really well. And then I will finally be dropping in my canna lilies today. So that video will be coming out soon. I get a close up of that other one over there. Look at that one. That is just a beauty. And honestly, I can't remember which variety this is. One of them is, I think these are the golden balcony, and then this one could be the Sean's yellow. I'm not 100% sure. It's hard to, the tag's on the other side. So anyways, that's how they're doing. This one's looking a little, these two are looking a little puny, and those two are looking really good. So hopefully these guys perk up a little bit. But the basil, everything else is doing really well. I'll probably come in and pinch some of these back in a bit. And yeah, that's my update. Thanks for watching.